2-1 to Tyler Bosetti. And the pitch. Driven to right center field. That ball's way back there. Racing back. Murphy, he looks up. It's gone. That's history for Tyler Bosetti.
The voice of the Wolfpack, John Ramey, describing a historic moment at Peccole Park. Tyler Bosetti hitting a home run in a 9th consecutive game, setting a new NCAA record. It's a mark that had stood for 30 years. Hi, everybody. I'm Jesse Kurtz in the Mountain West Network studio, where it's my pleasure to head to Reno, Nevada, and bring in one of the hottest hitters in the country, Tyler Bosetti of the Nevada Wolfpack. Tyler, I appreciate you making some time for us.
Thanks for having me, Jesse. It's an honor to be on here.
Yeah, it's great to have you. Let's start with the record-setting at-bat. You had homered at that point in 8 straight games. Talk to me about the approach at the plate. Honestly, were you trying to swing for the fences to get that 9th?
Yeah, so I mean, everyone was asking me, like, you know, you've hit all these home runs. Are you just going to keep swinging for the fences and try and hit home runs? But knowing myself, I know I don't hit home runs. So I was just going to stick to my approach and try and stay inside the ball and hit the ball to right center. And luckily, the home run went to right center, which the funny thing is I've never hit a home run to right field in my life. So, of course, this historic home run that I hit goes to right field.
Well, the cool part is you can hear the dugout erupt the moment that you made contact. What was that like for you? What were the thoughts going through your head as you round the bases, knowing that you had just made NCAA history?
It was an honor, you know. I mean, jogging those bases, everything just slowed down. And it's one of those things where you work so hard for something and then things eventually fall in your favor. So it just comes to show what hard work can do for you. But no, right when I hit home plate, I prayed to God the night before. I was like, God, just stick with me. I know this is something crazy, something that hasn't been done, but so I pointed up to God after I hit that home run, and it was amazing.
So sometimes when you do outstanding things, you do a record-setting thing, you hear from people that maybe you didn't expect. Anybody reach out to say congratulations that you hadn't heard from in a long time or you didn't expect to hear from?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of old friends, a lot of family. It was great, you know. I mean, obviously it's something that you don't think you'd come across in life, but yeah, it's great to see all those people reach out to you and know that you have their support.
One thing that I think is very telling about you is you become more productive and you've gotten better as this season has grown longer. You did go homerless in the first 20 games this season, but then you absolutely caught fire from there on out. What's been the feeling at the plate during this historic stretch for you? Did you feel like you kind of couldn't miss?
Yeah, so a lot of my teammates said, dude, you're just not missing anything right now. And I was like, honestly, I'm not changing really anything. I mean, I choked up on the bat a little bit more so I could get the barrel to the ball better. But no, I mean, I think all great hitters can agree that when you're on a hot streak, you're not really thinking. You know, it's all happening, and it just is due to your work.
I don't think that it's any coincidence that your hot streak coincided with your team surging up in the Mountain West standings. Nevada has won 11 straight Mountain West games to vault into first place in the conference standings. You're now in the driver's seat in the race for an automatic berth for the NCAA regionals. Why has this team played such great baseball as a whole lately?
I mean, we're just relentless, you know. I mean, that's what Coach Bruce provides to us, like teaches us. It's just we're bred that. I mean, going about our business, we work hard every single day, and we're on a mission to play in June. And I mean, obviously the results have been showing that. So I hope we can make it, and I hope we can do something in June.
Well, you're certainly doing your part right now. You're second on the team in batting average. You lead the team with 40 runs scored, 18 doubles, 3 triples, 11 home runs, and 42 RBI. What are you most proud of when it comes to your approach at the plate and your production so far?
I'd say my routines and my breaths, you know. I mean, obviously the mental side of baseball is the biggest part, and like going from my freshman year to my senior year, or redshirt junior year, just being able to stay within myself and not trying to do too much, you know, just having that solid approach every single game and sticking with it.
You've played infield all around the infield your entire Wolfpack career, really. You came up playing shortstop, played a lot of second base last year, and you've moved to third base this year. How challenging has that been for you? And how much pride do you take that you can be relied upon and play at such a high level at multiple infield positions?
I take a ton of pride in it, especially my defense. So I actually played at third base when I played summer ball in Alaska. I started at third base for 42 games. So it actually wasn't that big of a transition for me. But playing third base, all it comes down to is toughness. You know, you got to be willing to sacrifice your body on a hot shot at you.
Your hometown of Vacaville, California has become a recruiting hotbed for the entire Nevada athletics department. When you look at football, Brandon Talton, an all Mountain West kicker, is from Vacaville. The Mountain West Offensive Player of the Year quarterback Carson Strong is from Vacaville. And then, of course, you yourself from Vacaville. How fun is it that there are at least 3 high-level athletes at the University of Nevada that have all come from your hometown?
It's great. You know, it just shows the drive, desire, and determination we have to be the best. And I mean, I text them here and there and just supporting them, and they support me. So, I mean, it's just great that we have that bond and that we can bring all these talents out of Vacaville.
Finally, before I let you go, according to your bio, it says you enjoy listening to 50s and 60s music. I'm curious if that's true, how it came about, and what are those go-to jams?
Yeah, so I mean, in high school, like, I don't know, I just started listening to 50s, 60s music. I don't know if I watched a movie or whatever, but it just started coming to me, and I was like, I love this. Like, this is great. But I'm a big Jersey Boys fan. I love the Beach Boys. Dion and the Belmonts we really get to. And, I mean, anyone in that era, it's great, you know.
Well, it's working for you right now. You are red hot. Tyler, I appreciate you making time for us. Congratulations on your NCAA record, and good luck in a chase for a Mountain West championship and a spot in those regionals.
Thank you, Jesse. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, we appreciate you. That's Tyler Bosetti, a NCAA home run record setter and third baseman for the Nevada Wolfpack. By the way, you can next see the Wolfpack in action on Friday, May 28th, when they host San Jose State for a 4-game series to close out the regular season. You can watch the game live right here on the Mountain West Network. From the Mountain West Network studio, I'm Jesse Kurtz.